And greetings, everyone. Greetings. Welcome back. Here we are. Yes, we're here. I am Monster to Mermaid. This is Minecraft, and I'm here. This is going to be an interesting day. It is not going to be a day of putting in new buildings or anything like that. However, before I start, I'll show you why it's not going to be that kind of day. This morning on the Twitch stream, we actually put in some things, some plans. We made some plans. And you can see we have some new building construction planned. I believe our sugar field is done. Yes, it is. And actually, Dandanas actually upgraded Eliana's shop, Eliana's tower. She has the coastal tower here, and he actually upgraded it. Doesn't look like it, but he did. Oh, look at that. Something is going on with Jillian's shop. Someone's working on it. Who is that? That looks like Postco. Postco is working on Jillian's shop. Her name is going to disappear from the name of her shop when he's done. But he should, that should be interesting. We'll see. Vincentius Primus? Vincentius? Can you check for a minute and see if I'm streaming?
I can.
Because dun, 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 somebody is finished. Who was it?
I don't see you in my list of YouTube live streamers.
You do?
I do not.
You do not.
Oh, but this says that you're live. Yes, you're live.
I am live? Okay, good. All right, Mr. Villager. Oi, Mr. Villager. Hello. Welcome. Vince, Mr. Villager is asking how you are. I'm good. We're going to do something wild and crazy today. And the reason it's going to be wild and crazy is because of what I have to do in order to do what I want to do. So while I was setting up, Postco actually brought Jillian up to a level 3. He just finished, and that was super fast. Good gracious. This is a Littleton build, you can tell by that. And I think her name's gone now. Oh, no, it's not. Yay. Okay, her name didn't go away on the shop. It still says Jillian's Glassworks, and that's wonderful. E voci? Como esta voci? Mr. Villager, how are you? And so that means that Postco isn't going to be doing anything right at the moment unless I have him do this. This is still a level 1. No, it's a level 2. What? Let's make it a level 3. Let's have Postco work on this and make it a level 3. Zaf! Yasu Zaf! Hello, Posey say, how are you? So we'll have Postco work on that, and I'll go up to the Guardian's Rock in just a minute, and we will do that. It's nice to see you. Welcome. It's good to see you, and you were was a bit, but you're okay now. Okay. Good. We like when you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. This is going to be weird. I'm warning Will Robinson. This is actually going to be a strange day. let me show you what we did. I'm glad you're feeling better. This morning on Twitch, we decided that I've missed you, Zaf. I've missed you. We decided that this is the Enchanter Tower. It's going up to a level 3. This is what Emery is working on, this Enchanter Tower that's in the shade. And then of the morning, this is actually the sun rises over there. And then Valerie is working on upgrading herself from a level 3 to a level 4. And that's going to come in handy. Mixasa! Salut, Mixasa! Welcome back. Welcome back. And I'm just showing Mr. Villager and Zaf some of the things that happened this morning. We have a new shop going in eventually. It's not going in yet, but it's going to go in right here. We're going to actually put in, what did we say we were putting in? There it is. We're putting in an alchemist as soon as we can. We can't do that yet, but we actually did set a place for an alchemist to be. Did you have a good rest of your day, Salut? Ixasa, did you have a good rest of your day? And we're going to come up here. And one of these days I'm going to be able to ask that in French without my mind clenching up and going, I don't know any French. Because that's what it does. The other thing that we planned was we've got the spa right here, and we planned a library for them, and the library is going to be right here, right at the top of the mountain. It's actually at the same level as the Enchanter Tower. So the Enchanter Tower and the library are at the same level. Even though this barracks looks like it's at the same level, it's actually at this level. This is where the ladder is for that building. That balloon, that's not a building. That's no moon. It's actually a moon. It's a balloon. So that's going to be there. And so those are the things that we actually kind of worked on. You had rain, wind, cold today. Better. And from tomorrow falls again. Yeah. Everyone, we just got over on the United States northeastern coast. Got over some big storms. We only saw rain and wind overnight, and that's good, actually. Vincentius would have liked to have had some snow, and that would have been fun, but that didn't happen for us. You both ducked. Yeah, kinda. We kinda did, because there was a lot of bad weather. Ah, and you have the tropical storms. Of course you do, because we had nor'westers. Normally they're called nor'easters, but they were coming from the west, and technically they're nor'westers. And it was raining on the coast of Oregon yesterday, not today, yesterday also. So those are all places that I have a connection to and was looking. There's Fujimoto. Fuji is one of our druids. He is not a druid here. He's actually a druid for in town. And I believe that he's trying to get to the barracks, because the barracks aren't there yet. But this is where the ladder is going to be for them. And did you see that movement that he did, where he stepped away and then he came back? Because there's nothing here for him to step on. So we're going to have to look at that. However, I'm sorry, we're not going to do any of that in the first hour and a half. In the first hour and a half, for the first time, we are going to turn on children. He's just watching the view. Yeah, probably. Probably. We're going to have children. And we are ready to have children. Now, this is going to be a complicated thing. And here's the reason why. I have all different names of people. I have people who are named from the English names. I have people who are named from, let me see, what are the other, let's go to this. I have Japanese named people. I have a Shire named people. I have some Space Wars people. And I have, I might have English, but I definitely have, I don't know that I have any elf. That's interesting. I'm not sure. But what I need to do for this is to make sure that we have someone from all the different ones. And we're only going to have 6 kids to start. So the first name we have up, it's a Japanese. How many Japanese people do we have? Let me see for a second. I'm going to citizens for a minute. We have Fujimoto, of course, because we just saw him. I think that he is close to the, and we have Kawabata. And I think Tankiar and True are Elven names, or their names for, who are the others? Their names for, let me see, for Shire or Space Wars. The only reason we don't have the other names is because those names have asterisks or marks on them, and those marks, as of the last time I did this, those marks caused the names not to show up properly. So that's the reason we're not going to. I think we're going to start with English. You hear Vincentius Primus in the background, and I'm going to actually go to English first. I think we're going to do 2 English kids. So let's turn this on. And let's get 2 English kids. And there's the first one. And we're going to wait for one more. Let's see, we should get another, and then I'm going to turn it off. Hello. Uh-oh, I might be getting kids and not know it. So let me do something here. Let's look here. Sure enough. Okay, so, shoot. I think we got too many, but let's come back here. Let's come to here. Wait, what's happening? What's happening in there? I keep setting. We're getting too many. But let's come here and let's stop the kids for a minute and see how many we have and see how many names we got. And that didn't work out as well as I would have liked. Grrr. All right. It looks like we only got 2. We got Zelda and Isolda. And those are English names. Those look as English as some of our others. Let's go to Shire for a second. And we're going to choose, let's go to Space Wars for a minute. Let's do Space Wars and let's do 1 kid. From here, we're going to have 6 altogether. kids will be born. Let's see. And there's one. So let's turn that off. So we have Fabjord, and that child is new, and I don't have anybody with that name. So that's going to be really interesting. Let's do the Shire. Let's turn on kids, and let's get a Shire name. And yes, exactly. We have a Brownlock. I'm going to get 2 Shire names for this. And let's see if we get one more. Waiting for the next name. All the colonists are tucked in. Come on, come on, come on. I might be getting a name without being able to see it. Nope, there it is, May. Ooh, I think that name is actually here. All right, and now let's go to, I think we're going to go to Japanese and just get one name, and I think that'll make the full 6. So let's look at that. Are we ready? Let's change to Japanese names, and let's come here and turn kids on, and then we'll see how many kids we have. Waiting patiently for a kid to appear. Let's see. And hopefully I'm not getting any while I'm waiting. I don't think so. Are we stopped? I wonder if we're stopped. We shouldn't be, but we might. I'm not getting anyone. Let me see the town map. Nope. Oh, we have a map. I'll go do that another time. Let's come here. Born 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, I do have 5. Okay. And in the number of people that we can have, citizens, we have, it says that it's not saying that I'm stopped. Oh, I might be. Look at that. 50 of 50. Research at the university. I am actually stopped. All right. So we got 5, and I think that's all we're going to get for just a minute. And let's come back to here. Wait, you configured for the school to be an automatic hiring? No, I didn't. Does it say automatic? Let's look at the citizens for a minute. It says kids in school? No. And it shouldn't. I'm not doing automatic hiring of anyone. And so we're going to do 2 things. We have to put the kids in school first. I prefer putting them in school myself. And yeah, exactly, Mr. Villager. That's what I would get. I would get names that had pieces in them or pieces missing because of the accents and the marks. Let's come here and let's look at teacher. Let's come here and let's add pupils. So we're going to add Fabjord. We're going to add Fastred. We're going to add Isolda. We're going to add May. And we're going to add Silda. And normally we have 6, but we can't. So now they're at least in school, so they're not going to be running all over the place. And then I'll have to figure out who they belong to. So let's come over here and let us do something right quick while it's nighttime. Let's come in here and let's go to here. And I'm going to have to see about raising the number of people we can have, because we still don't have some people that we need. So we might have to have some visitors, but we'll see. Usually when I start children, I don't have them anymore, but we need some 30s for the guardians, so we'll see what happens here. Survival. Let's tab over and let's see what I need to do. It says do research, so let's come to civilian, and there it is, outpost. So we have maxed ourselves out and we need 2 stacks of steaks. Now I think we have those already. We do? No, we only have, no, we don't have enough. So I will have to wait on that. We do not have enough steaks. Should I check? Should I check the warehouse for a minute and see by any chance if there is 2 more steaks? Isn't that what we need? No. Yes, let's run over right quick and see. And then we'll get that. And yeah. Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Villager, about putting them in school. Mr. Villager was concerned about them not being in school right away. And because if they're not, they get into trouble. So let's come here and let's look at steak. Nada. We don't have a single one. So we are going to have to actually have our farmer actually sacrifice some of the dairy cows. We possibly might need some newer cows. I'm going to have to watch this so we don't get a whole bunch. But we're going to do some dairy cows right here. He's getting milk. And let's come to settings and let's do breeding on, feeding on, stew attempts, ooh, per day. Let's do that. Okay, so that they don't take a lot away. I think that'll work really nicely. So close but so distant. We have paper for the next little ones. We do actually. We do have paper. Marvin has been making lots of paper and she has it. Robin Sterenborg. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go up and go to sleep and then, yes, let me go up and go to sleep because it's raining. Where are the kids? They're in the town hall. I mean, no, they're actually in the tavern. They're actually sleeping in the tavern until I find their parents. Now, some of the kids are going to be adopted. Some of them do not have parents here. This happens because other cities have clashes, have wars and things. Did I not change back into a mermaid? I don't think I did. Let's come here and change into a mermaid. I did not. So here we are. I am now a mermaid again. What did you just run into? That's a good question. That is a good question. All right, so our kids are in school, but we're going to go to the town hall and find out who they belong to. And that is going to be our little thing for today. There's an old buck last name on one of the kids, and that name is in town. I'm almost positive of it. That's just, unless it's at Rosa Ouro, and that would be wild, wouldn't it? Let's come here. Let's come here. And let's go to people. And let's look at names, where the kids are fitting in right now. Let's find May. I'm looking. There's May with that name. Let's see if I can find someone else with that name. It really is going to be Rosa Ouro. It is. We do not have one here. I thought I did. I do! Oh, there's her mother. Yay! Tucker and Becca have a baby girl. So we're going to go over to their house and give them the good news. Their little girl is going to move in. And here we go. We're going to come right over here and look in here. Dun, 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 dun. Now, we can do this with them. They have this bed right here, but we can add a bed for the baby right there, and she'll sleep there. And let's come down here and let's put her name on the list. So let's come here and let's manage housing, and let's look for May. There she is. And she has a mother here. Dun, 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 dun. That's always wonderful when that happens. The rest of the kids have to be adopted. And so this is going to get tricky in the way that this is done. You knew you should do less internet? Your mother told you about the dark side? Yes, she did. This is where immortals are. Yes, indeed. So let's come here and let's do this. Let's look here and let us find one of the other kids for a minute. So Isolde is right here. And look at Isam being there. But who would be? Let's go find out where Isam lives. I think Isolde is going to be his kid. Oops, sorry, I've got something in my hand. Let me get it out. Let's go find Isam, and let's do that for a minute. I think we put him back into one of these houses right here. I'm not really doing this right. I actually have some couples, and I should start with the couples, shouldn't I, that I actually have. For instance, I have Ilberic and Susanna, and I think they're living right here. Ilberic and Susanna. Let's go upstairs and fix the beds up here. There's 2 beds there. Let's take, I'm going to take the beds again. Put one here, put one here, and that's the parents' bed, and the kid is going to be in the corner. And then let's come here and let's look. Let's manage housing. And so this is Ilberic, so I'm wrong. Not Isa's kid. Isolde is Susanna and Ilberic's kid, and we're going to assign her right now to here. So there is a child, there's one of our children, so we now have 2 that have homes. Let's look at some others. We have a problem with Posco and Trudy. They could have a child. They're just not in a house where they can have a child. So what I think we're going to do is trade for a little bit. So Posco and Trudy are going to trade with who lives here. This is Orion and Jace, and Orion and Jace aren't going to mind. So we're going to unassign them. He's unassigned, and uh-oh. It's doing it. There we go. Let's put that back. That's the mouse. Unassign and unassign. And we're going to have Posco and Trudy live here. Let's find them for a minute. There's Posco right here. Let's have Trudy, who is Plectrudis. And I probably passed her a long time ago. Let's see if I can find her. If I don't find her, I'll do her from the other side, but I should be able to. Tessa. This is the only thing that takes a little bit of time. There she is. Okay, and their kid. So let's see who the children are. Let's see if we can find some children and see who comes up for them. Plectrudis and Posco live here. And let's look for students. There's the teacher. And so Silda doesn't have a home yet. Why don't we have Silda be their kid? So Silda is going to live here with Trudy and Posco. We're going to combine this bed for the parents, and we'll put that there like that. And now we have 3 people living here. Okay, so 2 more, I think. Let me look for a minute. They are they're living here. I'm actually going to make them not have a home for a minute, so that it's easier to find them. Fabjord and Fastred. And so let's come here and let us manage, and let's unassign them. Let's go to Trudy. Do we want to go there, or is there room here? I would almost rather go here and have Jace and Orion be here. There's room for one of them. Nope, there isn't. So they can't be here. Let's come here, look for Jace and Orion to be somewhere. If they can't, I'll put them in. They can't. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize we were that tight, but we are. For the time being, I'm actually going to put them in here. I'm going to put them in the tavern. They're perfectly happy. Jace is happy to give up his home for the kids. So Jace and Orion are going to be here. And now, let me find my other couples. So I have Posco and Trudy. I have here, yes. So here are 2 more. This is Cameron and Cresium. And Cameron and Cresium are going to take Lily and Tessa's house. They're going to take Lily and Tessa's house right here. Now, should they do this house? Which is closer to them? These houses are closer. Let's do this house right here. Who lives here? Hello, Easton. And this is Susanna and Ilberic are here. Oops. And I fixed their beds. Let me just make sure. Yes. So let's quickly go out and let's go to this house right here. Hold on. Here we go. And this is Elise by herself. So Elise is going to move out for right now, and we're going to move Cameron and Cresium in here. And let's find them. There's Cresium. Let's see if we can find Cameron. Oops, I saw her name just then. I thought I saw it just then. Beric. Nope. I'm looking for the parents first. And this is the way I like to do it. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And let's find a kid. So Cameron and Cresium. Let's have Fabjord be their name. Let's say that Cresium is picking. Hold on for a minute. So what I do then is the kid will have a middle name of one of the parents, more than likely, and we'll do it that way. To connect them, we'll see if we can do it. We might not be able to, but we'll see what happens. So now the only kid is Fastrid, and Fastrid belongs to whom? I don't know that I have anyone else in this neighborhood. Elise can come live here for the time being. Dondanas has a single bed here for her. She can stay in the guest room. And let me see here for a minute. This is the guest room right here, and let's look at the main bedroom. And there's only one bed in there. So they're just friends. They're both builders, and they're going to be here. Do I have any more couples? So I have them. I'm going to probably have to make a couple. I believe that is all the couples that we have at this moment. So let me go here and look at some papers for a minute, because I do believe that Kawabata was seen with Quentin. That would be interesting. That would make a hard house for them, because Kawabata works over here and Quentin is the chicken farmer. And if they decide to stay in a couple's house, they would probably have to be in this area. They can't have Lily's house. Can they have Jace's house? That's a good question. But both Lily and Jason Orion, Lily and Tess are singles. We could do something interesting here. Why don't we have... I don't have any proof of a relationship, though. That's the problem, that I don't have proof of a relationship. So I need to look for a minute and see. You can't wait to get children in your town. You haven't been playing too much on your server, so you haven't made too much progress. And I know I'm not showing the kids yet. I'll show them in a little bit. I just want to find this last. What I could do here is have, so Jace moved out of here. And let me get rid of that. Jace moved out of here, and in here moved no one. All right, so let's have one of the parents be in here. We can move. That's what I'm going to find out right now. So I have a bedroom here that couples can sleep in. Let's see who's sleeping here. Let's come upstairs here and see if we have two people sleeping. The winner is, we have Orion and Charlie. Orion and Charlie. That's actually not bad. We're going to have Orion and Charlie live in this house right here while the kid is growing up. And their kid's name, that's actually quite interesting. So manage housing. This is where Fastrid is going to be. Let's find Orion. There's Orion right here. And let's find Charlie. And Charlie is one of the couriers. She's actually the balloon courier. And their child is going to be Fastrid. And we're going to put the child. Now, all the kids have a home and have parents. And I'm going to put in the rest of the beds up here that were taken away. And this house is where they will come next time, and they will sleep here. Oh, and this is what happens. Silda has already grown up. And Zelda is whose kid? I'm going to have to follow them home and find out. I didn't write them down. I'll write them down later. But Zelda is going to go to university. She's going to be the first kid in the university. And I'm going to come over here and I'll find out who her parents are in a minute. LDA. And I'm saying her, but I don't know. I should be saying them until I find out exactly who they are. But Susanna and Ilberic are ready for either Silda to be studying here or for Silda to be studying at the library. And this is how we're going to figure that out. Silda she has creativity and she has a high amount actually. And her strength is high also. She lives 139 blocks from here. So we might have to put her in housing. We'll see what happens with this. Does Minecolony have an official presentation for 2024? And Mixasa is answering that. And if your question is about the next version, yes, the movie is for 2025. Okay, let's come here. Because she has 8 in creativity and strength, she has 10 in adaptability. I don't want to lose the adaptability, so I think she is going to be studying in the university, but she is going to be doing research at the library, and the library is right here. And then we're going to find out who her parents are based on where she lives. So let's come here and let's assign her here. Isolda is also grown up, and Isolda is let me see. I don't see anything substantial here. So because I don't see anything, I'm actually going to have Isolda go to the university to study. She's not going to lose anything by studying at the university, and that's assuming that she is a she. So let's come here and manage, and there's Isolda. And this is why I don't do, and we're going to hire her here. She's going to study here. Did I just change somebody? So Ilberic, Isolda, and Susanna are at the university right now. It's really a shame that they grow up so fast. I don't like when they grow up in 2 days. I do not do the research at the university. I do not want them growing up faster. I know in other towns they have to, for whatever reason. I mean, because of the wars. They want them to take the place of people who have been lost during the wars between barbarians and pirates and mobs. And so they want the kids to grow up really fast, but I don't want them to. We're going to change this to English names or elf names. I'm going to change it to elf names for a while, and we'll get people with that. We lost 2 of the people, kids. We didn't get to see them grow up. But I'm going to check on the people that we have. We have Fuji. I want to see. Fuji is a university student himself. And Kiabu is also university students. Although the focus is there, they're actually going to probably be a druid at some point. And do I have any other visitors that I can see readily? What are you doing? Hello, you.
You are so wise.
Watanabe. Watanabe, what's the matter? You're trying to figure this out? You're stuck? Let me do this for a minute and move her off of there. Okay, lots of kids. Lots of kids. So we're going to go up to bed, and then we're going to look at our children in school. We're going to check out the 3 kids who are still in school. The parrots and the bats. I love that. See that? Not the birds and the bees. The parrots and the bats is who we have. And it does show Silda growing up and Isolda growing up. And we can check them out at university, but we're going to go look at the kids first. I forgot. I'm sorry, Sincere and Angel. I did forget that you were a couple. And you should have gotten a kid as well. Oh, look, look, there's one of the kids. Look, it's a little tiny person. It's May. It's May. May is going to school. Isn't she adorable? Look how tiny they. Oh, and there's Fastrid. Fastrid's going to school. And let's come in here, and they're taking seats. And there is Fab, right there, Fabjorn. Ah, hello, Fabjorn. And so there are our children right now. And like I said, we normally have 6 at a time, but because we didn't have enough room, we do not. And who was that? That was Easton, I think. Easton is delivering paper. I think that's Easton. Yes, thank you, Easton. Easton's delivering paper to the school. And oh, and let's stop the cows. We're going to get too many, so we're going to stop, manage this, and turn off breeding. Otherwise, we'll have this whole thing stuffing full, and we don't want that many. And we've got 2 babies here too. So while the kids are little, there's actually some babies, some baby cows, some calves in the fields for when they get off from school. They can come by here and see them. Look how adorable. You can see already everybody in class from the window. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Look at that. I love it. And they're sitting in class. And that is really cool. And Trinity is their teacher. And the little cap on her head. Yes. Just adorable. Now, Marvin has another field. And I'm going to come over here and make sure that he's growing us some sugar so we can have some more paper. And it says that there are 1 of 3 fields, and 2 fields can grow sugar. Is that bamboo? But we're not growing bamboo. Turn that one off. We're growing sugar right now. Bamboo where? Because I don't see a place where he can grow bamboo. Maybe in this spot right here he's supposed to be growing it. I could turn it on and see what happens, but I would prefer that he did sugar right now. And do I need to? It does say sugar cane, and so he should now plant sugar in this field. He is now showing that this field is one of his. And let's come back and look again for just a moment. Fields. Yep, same as right here, and that's what we're doing. Cactus, we don't need that much green right now. I'll turn on bamboo and see if he'll grow any. Hi, Trudy. Trudy, do you have any bamboo to give him? Because it would be nice if he planted some. And there is, whoa! The Enchanter Tower is done. Mixasa, the level 3 of the Enchanter is completed. Dun, 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 dun. Would be good if we knew, if we had new animations for colonists on the mod, like instead of the teachers just close to the pupils, they could do like the Techtopia ones. I don't remember what they did in Techtopia, and it's okay. I like the personal touch. I do, actually. And here we are. Look at this. This, wow, is a level 3 enchanter right here. And we cannot start the what can't we start? We can't start the alchemist until we do some research for it. Now we might have what it takes to do the research. We can check and see. What we can start is the library, which is right here. But in order to do that, she's either going to come over the top from here and go up to the library. I could have her do that. It's kind of scary. Or I can wait until we have a road that comes around here, and that's what we would need. We could start, I could start the nether miner research too. That's right. Thank you for the reminder, Mixasa. Absolutely. Let's go back into town for a minute, because it takes time for that research to be done. While she's waiting to do that, I'm going to see right here. This is a level 3 or a level 4, this house. I know Valerie should be doing it, but I don't think she can. This is a level 4, good. Let's come over here. Should I have her go up to level 5? What level is this? This is a level 2, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have her work on the level 3 of this for right now. Whoops, right there. And let's do, the builder is going to be Emery, and upgrade the building to a level 3. And this is one of the ones that we need to fulfill. We don't have a druid there. So here we go. Maybe first an enchanter research, more scrolls or something like that. And then I think it's that. We're going to check right now, and we're going to see what we need for it. And we'll be able to check on one of our kids. Hello. Hi. Fab is not, oh, look at Fab wanting to be at university. She's not at university yet. There's her friend, Solda, is already at university. And I have to turn into someone who is not going to damage the hut block. So let's come here and let's do this. And here we go. Hi, you. You want to watch? Okay. So we're going to come here. We're going to go to technology. We're going to go to this. And open the nether needs 3 gilded, and that will unlock the nether mine. We're not there yet. We have to do more scrolls first, and this is 64, a tome, and 64. Do you know? I think we have those. And so I'm going to look here. Sure enough, 64, a tome, and 64. We still don't have enough stakes for that move, but we have other things that we needed, and we'll look at that. So let's start this right away, because this is going to take an hour. And I was just looking to see how much time we have here. Let's go to research, technology. It's interesting when the kids sort of begin to hang out at certain places. Dun, 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 dun. So they're going to research that, and how long is it going to take? it's in this line right here, so it's going to take 30 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So this might be done. Oh, where is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. Technology. Hold on. Right here. Let's come down here. Yeah, it's going to take 30 minutes. And then we need gilded blackstone. Now, I don't think we have that yet. And I would need to go look. Yes, guys. Is this child underfoot? Is your child underfoot? Because I think that's somebody's kid there. Let me come up here. I can actually... Do I want to look for something? Nah. Let's wait for a minute. Everyone's going to go home and go to work. Hello, you. Hi, you. This is a university student. He's just checking out the place and maybe wants to transfer. An old version of Minecolonies before the skin models updated. The medieval style women's girls had like really big eyes. Did they? Interesting. Okay. Probably something of the designer. Yeah. Let's see. This is interesting. I wonder if that's their kid that grew up first, that was ready for university first. I'm going to go look. Since it's nighttime, I'm going to go up to the houses here and look for some kids. We have, hi Fab. Fab, do you not have a bed? Aha, yep, I made him boo-boo. Sorry about that. I didn't put in enough beds here. So and I do not have one on me. Let's change. They're asleep. Let's change into a fish right in their bedroom. They're gonna have nightmares. But let's come here and let's get a bed. Let's get a white bed. In keeping with the housing, we have to put a second one there. So the little kid is going to come up and go to bed with Dad. There we go. Okay. And that was my fault. I forgot to check for this house. But this is, hold on, I'm writing down names. I'm taking names. This is Fab, and Fab is Cameron, and I really only have to write down the mother. So there's Cameron, and yeah, I know it's Cresium, and that's the thing. And then that was that house, and then this house right here. This is, sure enough, Isolda is actually their kid. The first kid to grow up is the kid of academics. And her mother is Susanna, S-A-N-A, the doctor. And she's not practicing medicine, she is a researcher. Malik is the doctor in town. Let's go find the others for a moment. They're over here. And we'll look at that. Alien eyes. Yes, alien eyes. And let's come here. This is Fastrid, and Charlie is the mother. S-T-R-I-D, and Charlie. R-L-I-E. Now, Charlie and Orion moved out of the housing over there, and they moved out of the apartment building, so that means that two of the people who are in the tavern can actually move into apartments. and one of them that should maybe be Jace, but I think Jace actually likes being here, but I'm actually going to move him. He doesn't have a relationship. Uh-oh, Fastrid grew up. Look at that. Fastrid is ready for university. So we're going to put Jace in the housing. He spends a lot of time by himself. He had been in love with Alamar, but Alamar, that relationship, he came on too strong in the beginning, and she moved out. He offered for her to stay with him, and then he wanted her to be like a wife. And so she moved in with Emery, and Chase recognized that he made a mistake. They're friends, but they haven't gotten to the point where they're seeing each other. And as a matter of fact, Alamar does seem to be seeing, no, that was Kawabata, wasn't it? Who was with someone up there. And that looks like she's with someone else now. That happens sometime. They're having fun. They're single. They can have as much fun as they want. So let's come here and see. This is Silda, and she is Trudy's kid. Trudy and Posco's kid, Silda. And so we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 2 kids. So we'll look at that. Aww. And did we move Lily? And where did we move them? No, we didn't. We didn't. No, we didn't. Let's see. Let's look here. And this is them. Okay. And they're at 303. Let's come over to this house. Whoop. There's a house here. And who's here? And this is Fastrid. So I have Fab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already had Fastrid with Charlie. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? I have Cameron, Susanna, Trudy, and Charlie. I have one more mother somewhere. And let's find out who that is. And where in the world that house is, where I have this one more mother. Did I get interrupted and not actually place Fastrid someplace? No, Fastrid is with Charlie. Who's missing? I'm missing a kid. There's Fab. So now I think almost everyone is grown. Let's go here. Oh, Bega. That's who I'm missing. Bega. Bega has May. And May is, I think, the only kid left. Let's come in here and see how these 2 kids are going to be. Let's come here. Let's look at this. So, I don't really see anything standing out. There is some 7 as opposed to Silda having 6. Of Mana, Fastrid. Should I just go ahead and put them both here? Why don't we do that? We're just going to have the kids. They're at university. This is the university library. They're studying. They're helping with research, and they will continue. I know it's too fast. I wish that they would allow that. That would be an interesting thing to suggest, and I think I might actually suggest that. Now, they think they probably already solved the problem because they have it so that kids have to be researched in order to grow faster. So see in here, if we look at civilians, and I can't touch anything or I will be in trouble. But if we come down here, see that nurture? That increases the growth of the children so that they grow up faster. And I never do that. But still, 2 days. I know it's not fun. So May is still a kid, and May is probably going to take the full time. She's going to be the village's child for a little while, which is wonderful because she's Tucker and Bega's kid, and that's going to be fun. And Trinity will be thrilled with the fact that she still has a child. Now, if I could have done the research right away, I might have been able to get someone to be in class with her, but I'm not going to have it in time, and so we're just going to go ahead and wait for the next group of kids to come in, which isn't going to be for a while, because where are these kids living when they're adults? And yep, you got it. I would need some more housing for that. So right now we don't have to worry. There she is. Look at her. She's so cute. Look, she's going straight to school like a good little girl. And she's just adorable. And there we go. So there's our child. And this is the sunflowers facing the sun in that corner there. And I've got these. I forgot about these torches here. We're going to take them off. And I think I am going to have to plant the first sugar in here. I think that's what's happening, that he is not going to plant it. Every once in a while that happens. Let's go into Marvin and see how much sugar he has on him. Inventory, none. And let's look here. Aren't you supposed to have? I guess not. Whew. Oh, where's he getting bamboo from? Where's he growing bamboo? Hold on. There's bamboo. Is bamboo supposed to be here? Let's try putting some bamboo down here and see if, in fact, he'll tend to it. I can't tell, by the way, this one is whether... No, because there's only 3. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. He would have to be a level 4, and that's the problem. Okay, fine. You can go back to sleep. And we don't need any cactus right now. And I could take some sugar off of the tops of these. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't I get a little bit more? And let's plant this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And that is their sugar being planted in this second field, and he'll begin to do something about that field. What? It looks like I should have something around this. It really and truly does. Why do you want to walk that close, people? All right, so let's come over, and I still need some steaks, and let me see if anyone, if he has any meat in here. Let's check. And he only has 1 so far, and I'm going to have to check and see how many I need. Thank you, Cresium. I might have to have him still get us some more. Let's come here for a second. We only have one so far. Prisham, do you have any on you? Let's look. Nope, he does not. So let's do the settings. Let's turn breeding back on for a little bit until we get the cows that we need. Let's come over to here. Raw meat. I know, I have to take it to somebody and let them cook it. Let's come here. And let's look and see how many we actually needed. We need 4. Yeah, we're gonna have the cows turned on for a little bit. So we'll just use this as sort of a celebration. When they have to slaughter some cows for meat, and then the meat's going to be cooked, and a portion of it is going for research, and the other portion is going to be served. So let's come down here to sincere. Let's put some meat in here for a sec. I don't see any. Let me see if he knows how to cook it. Smelting recipes. Teach recipe. Let's teach steak. Okay. There it is. And here we go. And there we are. There's some recipes having to do with medications that they make, and I don't see anything else. We have a minimum stock for fuel, and I think that's all that we need, right, Angel? And this is the kitchen in the tavern right here, which we had fun decorating over the holidays. We actually decorated this kitchen, Cuisine and Cuisine. Yes, and I don't have kitchen yet in Greek. I haven't gotten to it yet in Greek, so I have to check on that. All right, where are we? 113. Let's see who else we have. I'm not going to be able to put, I don't think I'm going to be able to put kids up on the hill right away. We can check and see. There actually is one more bedroom here, but this should really be a level 5 for singles to be up here, and we could have her work on that. We do need a guardian, and the level 5s up here, I think I would like to wait and get those. Get the people to be 30s, to actually be 30s. I know the kids will grow into it. We can have I could have Fuji actually take this one right here, take one of these, and have one of the kids take one of the guardian positions after university. We'll see in a minute. But we could have Fuji actually move from here and move to here from where he is, and let's wait for a moment. Let me see how the kids are shaping up and see if I actually have someone that could actually look like that they want to be a druid, because a druid is mana, and there's a 7. So there's a 7, and that's Fabjord. And Fabjord is Cameron's kid. who might not be a farmer. The mana and focus is in the right location for it. We could have a Fab Jord continue his university studies as a, and I wish I could do this. Can I do this? Hold on for a minute. There was a thing here. Manage workers. How high does it have to be? Settings. Hire a trainee. But it doesn't say that I can hire a trainee. So I bet I have to be a 4 or a 5 in order to do that. I bet I do. But that's what we could do, actually. That would be wonderful. So this tower is being upgraded. Fuji is still here. We can have Fuji actually train someone. We can hire a trainee to be here when the time comes. Hi, Fuji. What you doing? Are you watching her build? You're watching Elise build? Okay. And who is this here? This is a new name. This is one of the Elven names. This is Reina. And let me see what she's got. She has focus, but she is, wow, in her first year at university. So she's as young as our kids. And our kids should actually go on a trip the way some of these kids are. So this looks like Micah or Micaiah. Micaiah. Would it be Micaiah? I think it might be Micaiah. Show the stats. Agility and adaptability, but they are in the town level, and we don't need anyone right now, not especially because we have kids. So we're not going to take anyone unless they are, and that's her, Micaiah. Let's say her name is Micaiah. Let's see if we can find some other visitors for a minute. Sometimes they like to go down back here, go for a walk in the forest, but we don't have anyone tonight. And I looked at Micaiah, and that is it for right now. Ah, there's one. And this is, look at the names. So this is I'm not even going to, Umalith. Oh, it's Umalith. Hello, Umalith.
It's a fine day.
It is a fine day. There's some 20s. There's a 31. And it's in knowledge. Ooh. There's a 31 in knowledge. It would have to be, let me look at the carpenter. Did I need, nah, I can't take a carpenter. A carpenter has to be a second. So it's mostly mana. The enchanter needs mana and knowledge. The undertaker needs strength and mana. And the druids need mana and focus. And yeah, that's who it's going to be. It's going to be mana, mana, mana. That is a beautiful name. Uh-oh. You see that? That's one of our chickens. Hold on a second. Can I do this? I'd have to put a light in my hand or something. That is definitely one of our chickens. And let me get some seeds for a minute. Let me get some seeds and put them in my hand for a sec. Because that chicken's up here, I might be able to get that chicken to follow me back in. I know, you can't see. Let me go up and let me go to sleep. I've got a bed in my pack. And let's go over here. Let's go to sleep right quick and we'll go and rescue the chicken. Manna. Yes. Yes, indeed. Hide, Romeo, Mr. Villager. Okay, here we go. Oh, and it is raining. Let's try this. It's going to be very dark, but let me see where that chicken went. There it is. See this chicken right here? This is our chicken. I'm going to have him come over here and follow me. He's going to follow me right back inside. And she is now in. Sorry about that, guys. So there they are. I see this. I'm going to do something here. Let's do fire. Let's do a fire piece here. Let's do the black one. Storm got to Praxinos. Oh, Prasino. Prasino. Yeah. The storm is here, all right. They're getting the rain. It's pretty dark and rainy too, isn't it? It definitely is. It is indeed. All right. Becca was probably hoping that her kid would be a farmer, but I'm not sure that it's looking that way. We'll see what happens with some of the kids. We do have a child who is actually going to be a druid, and that's going to be safe and cozy in the house. Yes, definitely. Saf, you don't have a pet, do you? Do you have a pet? Sometimes it's hard. I mean, it's kind of hard when there's Emmeline. Emmeline is our concrete mixer. Yes. The name of the village is Prasino. 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 And, no? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not. Let me find out how it's done. Let me find out. I said it wrong. It's Prasino. 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 Isn't it Prasino? It might be that. Zaf is going to figure out a way to tell me. Let's come up here. No pets. Ah, no pets. Aw, you just seem like the type of person who would really, really, really be a good pet parent. You definitely do, Zaf. You do. You do. But Zaf lives by himself and works a lot, and a lot of times that's not good for pets, especially new pets. And that's one thing that I could imagine. And a cat person, yes, like you, Mr. Villager, and like Vincentius Primus. He's a cat person too. But we don't have any pets either. It's okay, Zaf. We don't have any either. And Vincentius Primus is a cat person, and we don't have any pets. Why? Because I'm allergic to cats, for one thing. But we did live at a cat sanctuary, or artist colony, is actually a cat sanctuary and one of the most amazing places, and I love the cats there. We both love the cats that live at our cat sanctuary. You would prefer some types of dogs too? Okay. Yeah. Both of us had pets when we were kids. We definitely did. This day is a wash. Let's check in on our child. Let's see what she's doing. Let's see if she's grown up. Cats are better than people. You're not going to get any argument from Vincentus Primus on that one. You definitely are not. Let me see if she is still in school. I see something there. I'm going to have to look and see what he's waiting for. Yay! There she is. There's May and Trinity. Hi, Trinity. Hi, May. And so, yeah, there's Bega's and Tucker's kid. So Bega is right here, which is really good because she gets to see her kid up. Well, sometimes she's there, but it's pouring down rain, so she's not in the field. She might be home making dinner because when it rains, they can do that. They can go home or they can go to the tavern or something like that. And you can see Isa right here. He's having a day off, and I like that they have a day off when it rains. One of the things that I've noticed, Mr. Villager and Mixasa, and I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Nope, this is good. This might be good. I don't see, bless you. Vincentus Primus exploded. I don't see druids out of uniform. I don't see a military out of uniform. She's actually in uniform. She's still wearing a helmet and she's wearing her boots. Now, it used to be that when they had a day off, they were out of uniform for a little bit. And I hope that hasn't gone away because I love the fact that they actually had some time off. Hi, Jillian. Jillian is our glass specialist. She runs the glass shop. And look at her out in the field having a nice time. Where's Fuji? Because there is a bear in this area and a wolf. But I think that Jillian's okay. She feels pretty safe right now. There are actual wild animals in this part. Who else is playing out here? We have Orion is out. Marvin is out. Everyone's off? Cool. I love that they're off. And there is May. May grew up and she is now... You think Vince is a disguised creeper? No, as a matter of fact, Vincentus Primus is very Lestat-like. Anne Rice is vampire in the Vampire Lestat. That is definitely Vincentus. That is. Who's here? Let's not go in here. This is a house. I should put some stuff in the houses now too, shouldn't I? Because now I have lots of time. Let's come up here. Look at all of her classmates are standing around here. Silda is actually giving a talk. And let's come here and let's look for May. May isn't good. Look at her already. Look at the 32s and the 40. 32? Wow. Wow. There's 20 and 15, but May is 32. That's what being there, that's what staying in school did. I'm looking at strength 11. Look at this. Look what I've got. And I've got mana, but the strength, of course, because she's from farm people, she might actually end up being the Undertaker. She might. I'm going to hold on to her. Look at this. That is so wild. She's very smart. And she's going to join everybody. And here she comes. And there she is. Dun, 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 dun. She's like, everyone's going home. It's time to go home. All right. And it is time for us to go. So you see everyone? Wait. Did those people come from... Oh, they're coming from the field. Did you see that just then? Do I have somebody still here? Crisham, you're not here. I don't have anybody. I shouldn't have anyone here. Who's this? I saw someone right here and they left. Oh, and there's the rain. And there we go. Yes, they do strange things. All right, so let me do this for a minute. There I am. And I am going to say goodbye to this world and I'm going over to Rosa Ouro. Knowledge I'm looking for. Yes. Yeah. So we'll see when I look at them again, because one of them is definitely going to be a druid, and the other one, I believe, is going to be an undertaker, one of our kids. Let's come here. We're going to go to Twitch. And this is Rosa Ouro. You want to see what is possible with Minecolonies? Hi, Potato. Hi. I just saw you there. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? And here we go. All right. Oh, I am here. Let me change my view for a minute. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going down to the saloon and go to sleep for a minute. And then we'll do something right quick. All right. Especially since Potato is here. Let's come here. Let's go here. And let's go to sleep. Someone just came into my room. Who's this? Hello? She's like, no, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I thought they assigned me that room, but they did not. No, Machi. They did not. Oh, it's a kid. Okay. You want to know first when to start? How do you start with the mod? Okay, hold on for just a minute. You are in good company because some people can actually answer those questions. Just for a second. There we go. All right. Minecolonies is, there is a mod pack for Minecolonies on CurseForge. So it depends on what type of machine you're on and what you're doing. If you're talking about being on a computer, let us know. If you're talking about being on a game station, then I'm not going to be able to help you much, but Mr. Villager will be able to help you with that, and possibly Zaf. But Mixasa might be here, and he might be able to answer some questions. There we go. There we go. Mixasa is a style creator for Minecolonies, and he is also a programmer, so he can give you good information for sure. And we're going to start, I can start right here by showing in this style that this is the campsite. This is the supply camp, one of the supply camps for the cliff style. And in the supply camp, usually there is information about the style that you're going to do, or there are things that can help. How do you get people in this mod? The people come from making a town hall. So once you have a supply camp, you find a location for a town hall and you set the town hall. The minute you set it, you're going to get 4 people. I'm going to go into the town hall and show this for a second. This is the town hall block here. When you first come in, you get 4 people in town, and you get to pick your colony flag. You get to pick what type of citizen clothing you want to have. You get to pick what type of names you want. I'm going to change the names to Elven here. Now, these things that I'm talking about are Patreon. If you're a patron of Minecolonies on Patreon, you get some extra perks, and those 2 things are extras. With regular, you get this. So you have hiring, and you can either have automatic or manual. You have housing, automatic or manual. You can have kids be born right away as soon as you have housing, or you can turn them off. And up here is a location for a town map, and you can drop a normal scale Minecraft map in the town hall first to unlock the map, and then slowly but surely the map will fill in. And that is one thing. It's raining today. This location is the Lush, Lush Savannah, and it is a poppy field, but it does rain here, even though it is the desert. The mountain is the Badlands, and it does seem to rain. It is not raining on top of the Badlands because they're mesa, but it is dark because of that. What job can you do, and what job do you want? You, as the player, have to provide in the beginning all the materials that the mine colony people use to build with. So in the very beginning, this is why you make a campsite. In the very beginning, it's just like Minecraft. You have to gather supplies, and you have to make sure that you have enough supplies so that when you have a builder, they can actually request supplies, and the supplies, they will use your supplies to build the first buildings. Hello, Lindsay. I see you. So this is a builder shop, actually, and when you hire someone, you're going to see this. This is the 20 screen. This is new, and it shows that Lindsay is the builder. It shows Lindsay's abilities, and it's the green ability that you want to look for when you're trying to decide who is going to be in the shop working. The higher their ability, the better that they can work. And yes, so they get the jobs. And so there she is. After she has a job, then she'll be working on something. What are you working on? There's her work order. She's actually working on a brand new restaurant. And so then there's a place here that shows what she needs for the restaurant. And all of these things here either have to be provided by you in the beginning, the player, or has to be provided by crafters who are other people in town that you want to have. So let's say that you need wood, for example. What's the difference between the green and the yellow? The green is what you want, and the yellow is the lowest, that the farthest away that they're going to be from being what you want. So you're really looking for people to be in the green. And there it is right there. Mr. Villager is telling you all the different kinds of people. For instance, this is the carpenter. Her name is Julie. And this is what it looks like at her spot. So Julie is a level 3, I believe. But she's been doing this for a while, so her knowledge is up really high. And she is doing a great job of getting things done. What does a quarrier do? Mixasa would have to talk to you about that. I don't use a quarrier, and so Mixasa could probably answer that question since he has to design one as a part of the builds. You think there is more? Yes, there is. Let me come up here while potato is being filled in on some of these things. I'm actually going to look around town for a minute. We are not ready for children here. This is a level 3, I believe, of this building. And we need this building to be a level 5 in order for me to have children. Now, what other people do is what they want to do, but this is what I like to do. And so this is a level 3. It's going up to a level 5. Omar is working on it. And let's go up to Omar for a minute and see what it is that he needs. And we're going to come over here. Hello, Omar. What is it that you need? Let's see what he's looking for. Green brick. Let's go to Makino, who is our... Makino's actually our stonemason. And a stonemason can create the things that Omar is asking for. So I'm going to come over here. It's raining and it's almost nighttime, so no one's going to be in their shop. But I want to look and see what Makino can make here. So she needed some custom pieces. Crafting custom. Let's see if these custom pieces are here. They are not here, which probably means that she knows how to make them already, and they just haven't gotten them yet. And yep, we have a trader. And let me come here. Are there also NPC run colonies? What does that mean? NPC run. I don't know what you mean by that. Devs are working on that. Okay. That I was not aware of. And that's why you have to ask the people who know, definitely. That's pretty good, Mr. Villager. You got a lot of all of the different types of people that there are. So it's morning, and everyone's going to wake up in this town. You mean that bots build an entire colony? Yeah, I don't know. Like Mixasa said, So here, colonies managed by the computer. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not actually like making them go places. I'm giving them things to do. But the people themselves actually run their own lives. When they're hungry, they go get something to eat. When daytime comes, they go to work and they leave their houses and go to their jobs. And if it's raining, some of them don't go to work, and they actually go and hang out. And yeah, they actually get hungry and they go to, for instance, right here, they would come to a restaurant. This is actually a restaurant here. And there are people, Ember and Pierce are working back here to make food. They're actually preparing food for the people who come to their restaurant. And let's look right here. There they are. And yes, I'm not so much thirsty. Thirst is included in the food. So it doesn't say that they're thirsty, but they do go and get food when they're hungry, and that includes things to drink. They also get sick, which is right. Mr. Villager is correct. They get sick, and there is a hospital with a doctor. And the doctor is in the hospital right here. His name is Marmaduke. And there are some medications that actually have to be available for the kids. Hi. Hello. For them to cure people. So for instance, Marmaduke is low on some things. Let's see what's here in the inventory. He is low. He actually needs potato and carrot for the flu. He needs dandelion, poppies, and kelp, I think, for measles or something like that. Yes, they can. And Potato is asking if the colonies can get raided, and they absolutely can. Mobs can come at night, but they won't, mobs will not spawn inside Minecolonies buildings. But if the colonists are outside, they could be attacked by mobs, which is why you have to have guards. And we have a few guard towers. We do not have enough if we had to defend against barbarians or pirates or Amazons or mobs. We have nowhere near enough guards to defend against that. Right now I have a guard tower here. I have one over here. I have 2 guard towers in this corner over here, and I have 2 guard towers on the other side of the building. The way I play, I have a treaty with the mobs and with the barbarians and the Amazons and the pirates, so they do not attack. I don't have anybody attacking. Not interested in that aspect of the game, but there are plenty of people who are, and the game is set up specifically to work that way, to work with having lots and lots of a good army, including being able to have a barracks and train people and do things like that. And let's come here. Let's do this for a second. How does it mix with technical mods? That's a good question. The Minecolonies team likes some technical mods. I prefer furniture mods, so my mod pack is actually made of, let me show you, is made mostly of furniture mods. I have some mods, for instance, like for food and drink. I have PAMs. I have some mods for cooking. I have builders, crafts, and additions. I have iron jetpacks and dark utilities and some of those. The Minecolonies team mod pack has technology in it also. And then there are people who add to the mods based on what they want. You can actually go out and find out if there is a conflict, but Minecolonies is pretty good about those kinds of mods. If the mod works with Minecraft, it should work with Minecolonies mostly. Don't you agree, Mixasa, with that? That those are usually the case. But citizens can't use blocks with other mods to craft things. That is true. The citizens can't, but you can. You can still use yours. Like for instance, if you wanted to have a special farm or something like that, you can have those mods work in and still have Minecolonies as a part of your build. And so, but that is something you can check on. Items to the warehouse with a pipe. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Okay, I'm in the process of building this. This is Dragon Road. And Dragon Road is to connect this top layer of buildings with the restaurant right here. The way it's going to be Mixasa, and I have this here so that people can see. When Keanu starts building this town hall, he's going to take away these logs here because they're coming into the build of the town hall. I have them so that you could see where we're going to put the supports, and I needed to be able to put the supports in. So I'm going to show everyone something right here. So I'm building this road myself, and I'm going to switch packs. I'm going to jungle, nope, to my pack, monster to mermaid. I'm going to switch, and I'm going to get a spruce road straight, and there it is. And I'm going to fit it over top of these jungle roads that I put in. The reason that I want to show it, because I wanted to show Mixasa, who developed this style, what I'm going to do. So to hold up this walkway, I'm actually going to have the logs from the town hall extend out through these walkways right here. So there's 2 extensions coming out from here, and I know he's going to take them away until it's a level 5, and that's fine. I'll just keep putting them back. And then we're going to have extensions here to hold up that walkway, and I think we have an extension. We have an extension here, and we have a couple of extensions coming out of the mountain right here. And these logs are actually long enough to be used straight without being cut, and that's why we're following Mixasa and Matlom's design and putting in supports for these that I'm putting in right now. So right here I've got this road, but this road is actually made out of jungle, and I'm in creative. So I'm going to switch out the road right now and make it into one of the roads I have modified, and that is birch, and I think it will fit right on this piece here. Let me see what I'm looking at. Is it up too high? It goes too far in this way. So let's push this back to here, and let's have it be right there. Okay, let's have it be here, which means it's going to come to here, and I'm going to build the road. I just wanted to be able to show everybody what it's going to look like ultimately, that this part is going to connect. And so right now, do I need to go to sleep for a minute? Let me go to sleep for a second. I need to go to sleep and see. Modded dimensions. Yeah, we're in the biomes. No, we're not. We're in biomes of plenty. The biomes didn't update to 20. And so that's why we're in biomes of plenty. And I am going to change this out right now. So we're going to take this right here, and we're going to construct it. And there it is. And then we're going to have this go away. All right. So on this side, we have a double. Let's take this part away right here. So I can build stuff myself if I want to, and everyone can in the world. Or you can have the builders build it. It depends on what you want to do, what kind of game you want to play. If you like playing survival, Vincentius Primus likes playing survival, and then you can actually play a really amazing game with Minecolonies. Let's do that again here. Let's take this, let's do this, let's go straight. Let's turn this way, push it this way. Is that a straight? It is a straight. Now one of these is a piece here, but I could take this straight right here. I think I will. Let's bring it all the way out to here. It's going to make a portion of that go away. That's actually okay. Here we go. And build the building. Yeah, let's construct it. And that's X. All right, so on this side, let's just put in this part right here. So on this side, we need to take away this from here and from here, and then we need to add some more of this. Does this mod have integration with other mod add-ons? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Let's take this away right here. She's going to start working on that. And so now we have more of this road actually being this color being made out of spruce. I'm going to do one more, this one right here. And then it will be delivered to carpenter, and the plank will be delivered to the builder. You think style colonies is an example? This add-on adds some extra styles. Journey map and jade, things like that. Let's come here and let's put this down. Let's come to here, spruce roads. I don't see it. Straight. There we go. And let's come here. Is it facing the right way? I can't see all of these pieces. I think it is. So we can either bring it close to this or this side. Let's put it close to whichever side it wants. We just have to make sure it's down far enough, and it is. And let us change this one out as well. Constructed and X, and there is that piece. So now let's take away this part right here. We don't need an extra set of fence right here, so we can remove that. Come down here, and there we are. So let me put this back right in this part. A catalog of questions. No, Zaf. I mean, if they want to ask questions, it's actually fine. The questions are fine. We'll see. So far, there are questions that people might actually have, and it's okay. You just want to peek it in the mod. And so Miksasa actually and Kit had said to you where the mod is actually, where you can get information, because there is a wiki online. This is becoming a bit strange, but they have vanilla functionality like upgraded furnace. Does this mod have... It's actually okay. It's actually okay, Zaf. It's all right. It's okay. I mean, I understand, and that's a possibility, but it's actually okay. Some other people might benefit from it. So, Vincentius? Oh, you're laughing at yours. You're not listening to this, are you? Okay. Let's see. And Zaf is concerned about someone who's asking a lot of questions, and was thinking that that person really isn't really trying to find out anything. But it's actually okay. Those questions are all right.
In chat.
In chat. Mm-hmm.
This person in chat.
Hmm?
I don't see this person in chat.
You don't see Potato?
Oh, I do see Potato.
Potato's asking lots and lots of questions. Miksasa is fine with it, and that's the thing.
Potato is just curious.
Yeah. And Sanchez is saying that Potato is just curious.
It's not a husky potato, it's a curious potato.
No, it's not a husky potato. That is definite. It's a curious potato. I wish it was a husky potato. I miss her. I miss husky potato. But it is not. It is a curious potato. And we're going to put in some posts here. And now I have to do some underwork on here. Good for you, Miksasa. Yes, a full finished colony, 200 to 300 hours of play. So we're not going to be able to give you everything, all the knowledge of it. We can give you a peek and let you see some things, but...
And a continuing growing colony, how long did it take to make New York City?
Indeed. So yeah, the colony continues, and we're doing this at this particular particular moment. All right, so here I am. And here I am. So this is Dragon Road, and we needed Dragon Road to come here so that Lindsay could start the restaurant, the balloon restaurant, which is right here. And I believe this road is close enough for her to be able to reach that restaurant. And now all we have to do is actually come here. It says easy as thermal expansion. I don't know. That's a question I can't answer. Hi, Lindsay. Hello. You missed one job, the mechanic. Yeah. Let's come here and let's see what she needs. She needs a few things. All of this should be available for Julie to make. And we can come out and go down to Julie and see if she's having any problems with any of this. You need to make station blocks for builders and villagers to know where they are inside. Kinda. So let's come here. This is Julie right here. And let's do looking at custom recipes for a minute and see if there are any missing. Aha, stripped dark oak. So that's one we need to teach the recipe for. And then we can look here at the regular crafting recipes and see if there's something here that Lindsay needs, because Lindsay is the one who's waiting. So let's get her resource scroll. Oh yeah, we have that builder. Let's go to Lindsay right here and let's look at what she's requesting wood-wise. She needs a barrel and a chest. I think those two things can be made. And dark oak fence. Let's start with those. She should have chests already, but it's possible that I did that in Prasino and didn't do that here. There's a chest. I don't see any barrels. Ah, there we go. There's a beehive and there's the barrels. Okay, let's look for dark oak plank, and we've got that. And let's look for spruce pressure plates. All the spruce stuff I think she already knows, custom, but let's look and make sure. And yes, she doesn't need those recipes. It just seems little blocks. Yeah. I'm just looking at the questions for a moment. Yeah, I know, Zaf. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You're right. They actually are, but it's okay. Let's make this Julie's. So let's take this off of here. Have to go back up again, and let's remove this. This is Julie's shop. Apostrophe S. And there we are. And let me look and see. Oh, we have a good amount of time, so yeah, we're fine. Okay. And no, we actually are heeding you, Zaf. We actually know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Let's come here. And I just want to see if there is fence, because I only see one kind of fence. That's spruce. That's jungle. That's birch. There's dark oak gate. That's dark oak. And that is acacia. Did I actually not see any oak fence? Did I actually not? Let's make sure, just in case. All right. And there we go. Okay, so we're still waiting for 1.6. No. No, it is not. It absolutely isn't. 1.6 is before I joined. Good gracious. That was years ago. And Minecolonies has explained that because they really keep up with the build and with asking questions and stuff, that they don't want to keep going back. They want to go forward, and going back takes a lot of time. And so that's why they don't. So you would have to update. You actually have to. There are some areas and some servers that have older models, but Minecolonies team has literature out online for those older models, but they do not do direct conversation about them. And yeah, you have a little modded world in 1.6. Ah. Yeah, I mean, you can't even do, I think even for Lord of the Rings was 1.7 when I left that. That is a long way back. And even for your server, it probably is a good idea. Especially with this, there's so many beautiful things to make. That actually can be done. And well, new versions are stabler, and that's understandable. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's come here for a second. I'm looking at, why am I here? No, this isn't what I want. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this. He's done. He finished. Ooh, so this is a level 3. This should be a level 4 now. This is a level 4 of the original Minecolonies style that's been updated. And this is the level 4. We need a level 5 in order for our kids to get the best education that they can get. And so we're going to have Omar begin work on that. I think I did Omar, didn't I? I'm going to come back and do it again just to make sure. Omar, upgrade the building. Okay, and there we go. Done. The music is from a mod that Minecolonies team added to their mod pack. Even the music is from a mod. All right, so once we have the level 5, we'll be able to do research for a master's degree, and that's what we're going to use. Can you give guards any kind of weapons? Yes, you can. Guards can have, they can even have enchanted armor and enchanted weapons. But it is something you have to research. And since I'm here, wait, I'm not going to do it like this. That's all I need. And let's get into my survival mode right here, and then we'll come back. This is the university, and this is where you can do research. And so for armies, There is research that the university researchers do that takes various levels of time and takes various ingredients. For instance, in order to have the guards need 500% less sleep, you can have a guard tower level 1 and 16 pieces of iron ingot. Really? You know, I might do that. Let me see if I have iron. I do have iron. I think I'm actually going to research that. So then I come here with the iron that I have. Let's look at combat. And there it is right there. And see, in the blue, it's not showing both of them are blue. I have at least one guard tower level 1, and I have 16 pieces of iron. So when I click this, the researchers will start working on it. This is going to take 30 minutes. Whoops, I went to the wrong place. This is going to take 30 minutes real time, Earth time, for this to be done. And then there are ones that take 2 hours. There are ones that take 3 hours and 4 hours and 5 hours. So all of these are researched in real time and help your army get faster. You can see all the different things for improved swords, improved bows, for tactical training, for avoidance. And you can see that some of these have to do with knights, some of these have to do with druids, and some of them are just regular. For instance, this improved armor, I could actually do this. I don't have 32 pieces of leather, I don't think. And hi, Fallon. Hi, Fallon. I would need 32 pieces of leather, and I don't have it. And I don't have enough stakes. You see that also? I'm not going to have enough stakes for them to even have kids. Let me look for just a second at civilians, and let me see how far I can go up. I can go up to 50 people, and I'd have to check and see how many people I have. I might want to get the stakes for this. We would have to import them from Prasino. Because Prasino has cows, and we'll have to get them from there. And the rest of these can go back in here for right now. I'm waiting to do some things, but I don't see anything that I can do. I know, Fallon, you do have one thing to research, but let's get back to the technology for a minute. To Valkyrian skies to support. Would be fun to see zeppelins fly around. Yeah, it would be. It would be fun to see that in Minecraft. So we'll work towards that. That's something that can happen. We have some pretty amazing balloons now that actually are wonderful in the sky and that I really love. The honeypot actually needs 16 beehives. Do we have any beehives? Let's look and see. We do not. So there's a bunch of things missing from here that we really need. Beehives is one of them. I think I'm going to have Julie make us some beehives. So I'm going to go to some place. Let's just walk. I'm going to go to a post office, a post box, not really an office, a post box. And I'm going to Mr. Villager. You have one for school. The school is basically large with the library. Let's go down here and let's go to the post box, and we're going to request. Now this is me as the player requesting that the town crafters actually make something for me, and I'm going to have them make beehives. Beehives. And I need 16 beehives for the research. So we're going to get 16 beehives for that. And that is going to be delivered to Julie so she can make all these things are going to be delivered to Julie so she can make those for me, and then they'll be deposited here. Look at this. So I had asked for mesh string for our sifter. Yeah. And they made them. So now I want them to be put in the warehouse. So I'm putting them in the stash. And Casey, one of our couriers, is going to come along and pick those up and put them in the warehouse. So, of school, bye. Thank you, Potato, for being here. I hope you got your questions answered. And good night. Have a good rest. Take care. And there we go. So, and yeah, sometimes we have kids. Sometimes we have kids. Just have to answer their questions. It's okay. It's all right. Zaf, they're gone. Poor Zaf. Poor Zaf. So, might come back to see how big the little city is. They might at that. We'll see. All right, so let's come here and let's look at something else that I needed. I can see it, but I don't remember what it is. Steaks. We could ask for steaks, but we're not going to get any from here. He would have to order the steaks from another town. Bookcases and paper, maybe. Gold ore. Let's do gold ore. Let's get ourselves 64 of gold ore. We'll get Trenton, who is our miner, to find that for us and to bring that to us. And that'll be good. We will need that at some point. How many did I get? Oh, look, we have some. They're going to deliver it. Yay! Excellent. So those are some of the things that we have. And you might come back to see. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are welcome. You are most welcome. And so I'm still in, whose resource do I have? I'm still in survival, and I'm walking my way back to the university from there. I could move the mailbox, the post box up here. I found that having a second post box, I don't know that that works. It seems almost like the last one that you use is the only one that actually does stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's look at some other things that were needed for a minute. We'll have to do something about steaks. We need some more books probably and some more racks. We don't have a level 3 yet for this. I recognize that. Do we have any paper? We don't have paper yet. Ooh, so we don't have anything for that. Look at all of the rotten flesh that Davis has found. Good gracious. And we need at least 2 full stacks of steaks before we have kids. We can check the town hall and see how many people we have and see how much room there is to have children. Wait, is there anything else I want to look at before I leave here? Marines, we are leaving. No. Okay, so let's come here. Let's go here. And let's go to be a mermaid. And let's come there. And there we are. And let's go through the door. What do I want to look at? The town hall and see how many we have. I think we lost Seth. I think we did. And let's come here. All right, here's our town hall. Whoops, right here. And let's see how many people there are. Let's go to people. I don't think we can have any. That says 74. Didn't 75 stop us from having people? I don't know. Let's look and see. Maybe we're over that. Maybe we don't need any research. Ooh, that would be fun if we already had done the research here. I'm going to go back to the town hall, to the university for a minute and look. So they're a little bit more prepared than we are, even though the housing is still something I have to work out. I kind of have worked it out, and the problem is getting the kids to go to school without being walked by a parent because they're so far away. Let's look here for a second. Let's come to here and let's see what it says. So up to 100. I think we have up to 50. How much do you want to bet we're not going to get any kids if we do this? Because it says the maximum is 50 and we have 75 people. So we're actually going to have to probably research this. How do I have 75 if... Isn't that weird? Yes, Mr. Villager. There is some problem in me allowing to see the little medieval libraries and schools. I will need some idea for the roof. I think we have time for that. I can do that for you. Medieval libraries and schools? Okay. It's interesting. They haven't been updated, I don't think, in a while. Have they, Zaf? Let me turn. I am a mermaid. Let's come here. Let's rise up in the air. I'm going to go, since everyone is sleeping, where can I go? Let's go. I don't know. Isn't that weird? That shouldn't be possible, should it? I didn't think I did. More than the citizen limit. I know. I don't know how. Unless it happened when I moved. When I moved the town hall, because I moved it. Is it not counting right because of that? Isn't that curious? Hold on. Yeah, I actually have 75 people and I'm over the 50 mark and I haven't done the research for the next set. And remember in Prasino, they actually I couldn't get those other kids because I was going to be over. And it must be something because remember, even in Prasino, we got 75 and it wouldn't let us go any farther, I think. So I wonder if that's changed. I wonder if they changed the amount but didn't change it in the book. I'm going to have to check on that. Yeah, I will. I'll check Prasino the next time we're in and see, because there's no question about that. What am I doing? What am I doing? I've got this in my hand. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that changed it. Because that's kind of interesting. But yeah, it definitely said that. It said that the maximum right now is 74. And I bet, how much do you want to bet that if I tried to get children, I would only get one right now because of that? Because I haven't done the research up to 128. And it might be a buffer of some sort that you are allowed to have a certain amount. But it says max to 50 in research, and maybe that number has changed. And it wasn't changed in the university. And I'm sorry, Mr. Villager, I remember now. I was going to show you the medieval. I apologize. Let's come up here. This is probably pretty high, and we shouldn't see too many things up here. If we come here, let's switch. Which medieval would you like to see? Any medieval, or do you have a preference, Mr. Villager? Let's go down to medieval, MED. We have spruce, dark oak, oak, and birch. And let me see if for Mr. Villager to catch up a little bit and see if he's going to. In the meantime, any. Okay. I'm going to do the birch. Let's do birch. These are Carl Ansor's pieces. And medieval birch. Let's go back to it. MED. And it's right here, and let's select education, and you want to see schools and libraries. Let's start with the school. Now the medieval schools, I'm going to have this rise up so that there's no conflict between that guard tower and these, so that you can see them. This is a medieval school level 1. Oh, I remember this. Oh my gosh, I haven't made one of these in ages. Wow. I'm going to have to show you 2 of them, because this one I don't think is like the others, unless they made them all consistent. This is a level 1, 2, and you see that the side house is growing here, and this is where they have their cafeteria, and they have a place for them to get their food, and then these are their chairs in the classroom. And then that's level 3. That was level 2. This is level 3 right here. And level 3 is now there should be an upstairs. There it is, and there we are. So this is probably the teacher's office right there. Upstairs from this, I don't remember this having an upstairs. I think that's been added. And that's an odd placement for it. I would have preferred it to be in the cafeteria area, unless of course they're going to do Romeo and Juliet. They're going to do some play and have them do it from here. Because look at this. This is in the classroom right here. And this is level 3, I believe. This is 4. right here, and you can see the yard changed, and now there are some things for them to play with in the yard. And in the cafeteria area, they still have cooking and eating here. And what happened to this area? This area is the same. It got some more chairs. Ooh, I like what happened to the windows. That is nice. And upstairs, there's an extra classroom upstairs. Now that is very interesting. So there is a smaller classroom upstairs. Let's go to the 5. This is a full level 5 medieval birch school. And through the front door, this is the main classroom. And these are the seats and the teacher's desk here. And let's come here. This is the cafeteria, and notice it's expanded so they can have more kids. And they have an open area. Look at that. It's open directly to the outside. Doesn't that look strange? Maybe they don't have winter here? This is interesting. I can see that. And then, yeah, that's it. Let me look at one of the others for a minute because of that doorway area there, and see if that's deliberate. Here it is, the end. Okay, let's go to medieval. And let's do medieval spruce. And let's see what the school looks like. And there it is. It is the same. There's the tree in the yard. And there is everything the same. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, that's interesting. So they had doors at level 4, but they don't have them at level 5. Isn't that curious? That is very interesting. Okay, so that is the medieval. That's the school, and you wanted to see the library. In level 3, the small high classroom is basically the principal's office. Yes, it is. In the beginning, it is. Who's this here? The music's gonna stop. Look at this. It's impressive. Yes, there we go. So what's interesting, Mr. Villager, is I don't know whether you remember or not, but the library in medieval is where universities came from. When there wasn't anything like a school or a university, we started using the library as a university. And let's see here. Let me see if I can find medieval again. Here we go. So they're huge. They're actually really big. And so let's come here. This is, they've made a difference. Look at this. They have a university library and a library. So the university library is a library that fits inside the university somewhere. And judging from that, that's all you get. So there is the school. There is something that's supposed to be here, and here is the university library. but there's nothing there. Hold on a minute. Medieval. Let me look at medieval oak for a second and see what that's supposed to be. University library. That's more like it. So that one's not there for some reason. This is the university library. This is new. I don't remember this looking like this unless this is the one that grows up now into the huge Hogwarts library. Let me see. 2, 3. Yes, it is. 4 and 5. Wow. So yeah, this is the size of the original library. This is the one. There was one that had a garden. I think this is it. So many changes have been made since I made one of these, but this is beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Yeah, that's what that looked like it was. So this is the university level 5. Wait, go back, go back to education. I might be showing you the university and not the library. So when I looked here, oh, it switched to it. I get it. It switched to it. I think it did. This says it's the library. And this is different. I apologize. This is the way I remember the original library looking, because this is why we made it into Hogwarts, because it had this amazing area here. And this is where there is lectures being given right here in the library. Down this hallway out here. Oh, yeah, there it is right here. This used to go to a lunch area, and that lunch area isn't there anymore. Okay, that's probably part of the regular university part. So all of this has changed. The dark oak has, like, you think towers. Let's see if they do. Let's see if they have them still. This is the front of the library. It's right here. And that is different. The university, actually, this one right here, which says Education Library 1, 2, 3, 5, that's that one. And alternate is 1, 2. I think the alternate is inside the university. You're right. That's what it is. So there's the library piece, but I think the university is in this building too. I think. I haven't made it in a really long time, but when I did, the library was the university, and there was actually dorms up here and places for people to stay and sleep and all of that. That looks like all of that is gone from here. So there are places for people to read and stuff, but I don't see the areas that used to be, unless they're on this side. Yeah, see, they're not here anymore. Wow. So this has completely changed. From the last time I built one of these was 16. And it's 20. So these have completely changed since then. And that's one of the things in regards to potato being on 6, that most of the things that need to be built are going to use the new blocks of Minecolonies, and that might be a problem. That might be a problem. What'll probably happen is they won't be able to, right, McSassa? They'd have to have the version 6, and there just wouldn't be, if anything went wrong, there wouldn't be anything. So yeah, make a long time you don't see the oak one. Ah, yeah, it has been a while. This is definitely, I think this is spruce. Am I in the spruce? I thought I was. Medieval. And let's look at the oak for a second. Medieval oak. I don't think there's that much difference, but let me check for a second. Education, the library, the alternative library. Yeah, it's the same. So that's it with an oak door and with oak pieces. And yeah, it's definitely nostalgic. It is. And on my seagrass Monster to Mermaid on YouTube, I still have some of those builds. I don't think I have one with one of these. This is really old, where I did 16. And so I don't think I have any of those left, but before 16, like 12 or something like that. But I have some of them. And okay, so let's X that. And let's come back down. And how much time? We have some time. I need to begin. So this road is going to work here. And now I just need for her to get the materials that she needs in order to work on things. So let me see how much she's gotten so far. Wow, the new moon. Look at that. That is beautiful. There's a new moon out, and it's gorgeous. And it is making shadows. So we're going to close this for a minute. Let's come over here. Let's look at how much she's gotten so far. So she hasn't gotten anything. We have a lot of spruce and we have a lot of dark oak. So let's see why she hasn't gotten anything. Let's come down here and let's go to the waterfront and see. In these times, you didn't even imagine that we would have things like universities and schools. Yeah, I know. I remember that. I definitely do. I remember when we were making it all up. So, let me come here.
Great to see you.
Samia. Let me look. I'm getting kids, so we might as well have our own.
What is it?
Camus. Let's look at you. There's athletics, there's creativity. They're closer, but the mana and strength is one of the things that we need. Or mana and knowledge for the enchanter,
What's it today,
which
man?
is one of the things that we need. And that is not this. We also needed a stone smelter, which is creativity and dexterity. And that's not him. I'm going to go back and look at them for creativity and dexterity for a moment. I know I should probably wait for someone. And I don't have a choice anyway. I have to wait for someone. But just in case, dexterity, creativity is up, but the dexterity is not. And there we go. Oh, hi,
What'll it be for you?
Darthan. Darthan has none of the things that we need. Like on purpose. He's got nothing. So yeah, so we're still waiting. Let me go to sleep right here. I'm gonna come in here and we're going to sleep here. So we didn't get as much done because we were kind of doing a little bit of a tour and things. We did finish as much as we could finish of the dragon right there. We're going to go down to the waterfront right here, and we're going to look for spruce and dark oak and see how much we have and see exactly how much we have. So we're going to come in the waterfront entrance, and then we're going to go to here, and there's Toru and Rosa, and they're getting ready to go on their deliveries. And we're going to come here, and we need spruce 3,500, and we need dark oak 1,000. So it's not like we don't have any. So let me do something. I'm going to go up to, hi, hello everybody. I'm going to go up to her. It's possible that she asked for those things before the stream started, and that they're ignoring her because they didn't realize that she asked for them before. So I think what I'm going to do right now is cancel her and have her get those things. And then I'm going to look at Hirabata and see what's going on with him. So she's here. Wait, that's not what I need. I need to cancel here. So cancel that. That's all she was asking for, was that. But that might be holding her up from getting the other stuff. Isn't that interesting that she doesn't have these things yet? This is a level 1 restaurant, and Julie is a level 3 carpenter, so she should be able to get her those things. And the only other thing that might be happening is that Julie is down here, over here, and that in order for those things to happen, I would need to spend some time in this area. Hi, Julie. But she hasn't asked for anything. She has oak, she has extra shingles, but she does not have any. She does not have any of the things that she needs. So do we need some more couriers? That's what it's acting like. We have 4, and the couriers are level 3. So maybe we need to bring the couriers up a level in order to actually get some of the stuff delivered. Let's come here and let's go and let's get some spruce first. Let's come to here. Look at all this. It's sitting right here. So let's get 3 of these. I'm going to get 2 of these. Is there any dark in the area? Only 1 dark there. I know I can look for it, but I was hoping maybe it would show up with the rest, but it is not. So let's take these pieces and put them up here. Let's get dark oak. Dark oak and 900. Now the question is, where are they? Is this dark oak? Nope, this is still that. And there it is. 1, 2, and 3. Not the partial. Let's bring these over and give them to Julie, and then we'll see if that makes a difference. Oh, wrong one. I came out this hallway where we don't have anything. I'm going to come out this hallway right here. There's somebody walking around. Did I look at you? Look at the strength. I would like it to be 30s though. I'd at least like one of them in the 30s. And, oh, Okay, Tank. Yeah, no, you're right. You go ahead. You run. And let me come up now. Tank is our courier. Tank is our fastest courier. And we only have one door here. The level below the waterfront is actually a higher level. And we're going to come back here and go down in between these buildings right here to reach Julie, who is right here. And I'm going to give her these pieces. So there's some there, and there's some, in hopes that that will get her started on getting these done. She has the recipes for the extra pieces. Aha! So for Omar, that is stripped dark oak, and there it is. So we can teach this recipe. Let's come here. This is stripped dark oak, and this is actually not her. This is actually going to be Makino for now, until we find a replacement for her. So she already knows how to make green brick extra. And this one here, I don't think that Julie has done that yet. So we'll do that one. And that leaves glass, but this glass, thin framed glass, needs to come from our glass cutter. We could walk down to it, couldn't we? Or run down to it. Let's run. We're gonna run for a minute to the part of town where the glass maker is. Up. Let's run a little bit more. We're running past these houses. And, oh wait. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a level 3. Look at, oh my gosh. Look at this. Whoa. Let me see something. Can I set something here? Did that turn it off? No, it doesn't usually. I have to set a new one. Wow. Look at the change. Mixasa, the level 3 glass shop with the 2 furnaces, the 2 glass blower furnaces, which are beautiful. One of them is on, and look, there's glass inside. Cool. And then the level 4 will probably turn on this one. This is really, really nice. I love it. And here's a little place where they can sit right here. And then out here is where she has some things that she's doing. And so let's come here. We need custom recipes. And sure enough, this is glass framed thin wall, which is just clear glass. And it's framed with dark oak wood. And so we are going to teach this recipe to her. And there she is. So it says she can make that. And she's just going to have to wait for the dark oak to come from Julie so that she can get that. The concrete mixer, this is Balachilda's, Bally. And I don't think there's anyone's asking for any concrete right now. And we can't teach any recipes. So she's only going to be here when she's needed for this. It's such a difference, isn't it, Mr. Villager? When we were in the underwater base, everything was concrete. And now hardly anything is concrete. So it's pretty wild. I'll call her. Let's call Bally to work. And there she is. And she's right there. And yes, so this is it. That was it, people. We have spent the entire day That was the full 3 hours as of right this moment. And we'll come back, and Ainsley is still working on her builder's shop right there. So we'll come back and look at it. And I hope Zaf is okay. I know that he sometimes isn't feeling well. And yeah, it's hard sometimes when there are kids and that are on computer and can ask questions and talk. And so, I hope that he understands that we were just trying to make sure that it wasn't a troll, that it was actually a kid. And it could still be, but it doesn't matter. YouTube might actually be trying to see, because we're technically not for kids. And probably I could have said to them, how old are you? This is not for kids, and do it that way. But I try not to do that because I'm a kid. We're all kids. And I don't like it. So yeah, that was really fast. It definitely was. So here we go. I'm going to say thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you for all the people who were in chat. Thank you so much. Do I have a, let me see if I have one of these here. Otherwise you can't see me. Let's put a lantern in my hand. There I am. See, I got a lantern. Isn't that pretty? The moon, the quarter moon behind me. And there is a point. That is true. That is true. So, okay. So, Mixasa, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. Merci. Merci. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you for being here. Zaf, if you're still there somewhere, Afgaristo. I know you were just trying to protect us. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. And everyone else who was in chat today, thank you so much for being there. Thank you. It's very fun to have people in chat. And here we go. I'm going to play some different music. So this is going to be an abrupt change in music. Here we go. An abrupt change. Music, music, I hear music. Thank you. Bye.